Hey guys, Egan here from Madison. When people ask me why I have website analytics set up, I have to ask, why do we want a website? Do we want people to just meet us and go check us out and make sure we're legit? Or do we want people coming to us that found us through our website? We want the latter. So I say, let's not have a brochure, let's have a lead generation machine. And the way we do that is by measuring to make sure our website is doing its job. And we find out it's not, we want to make it do a better job. So when we think about our marketing funnel, we want to know where people fall out. Are they even making it to the website? Once they make it to the website, are they sticking around? Are they going to the service page, the contact page? And then are they going to the bottom and actually contacting us, or are they leaving before that happens? And then the other piece of it is we want to bring people back into our funnel. So we know that people will leave before they take the final step and convert to a customer or a client or a lead. So what we do is when they come to the site and leave, we bring them back with an ad. We can do that on Facebook. We can do that across the web with Google display ads. So it's good to have this set up even if you're not ready to run those ads yet, because at some point you may want to. So the idea here is let's take a measurement and see how the website's doing overall, see where it can be improved, and then let's make some changes, and then let's measure again. We can wash, rinse, repeat on this. I want to show a dashboard we have set up for one of our clients. So here we can see the devices people are using to access the site, what gender they are we mostly getting new or returning visitors, and then over time, across the month, how many visitors, how many sessions, how many visits and visitors are we having. And then also what are the ages of people coming to the site. This is a multi-page dashboard we have set up for them. This is my favorite page on it, which is over time, how are we doing? So we can see here, the blue one is SEO, the red one is Google AdWords, yellow is they came direct to the site, green is they clicked a link from another site, it's a referral, and the purple is from social media. So we can see over time that our SEO traffic has really grown, which is great. We can also see that since we've been running Google AdWords, we used to get, well, we didn't have any because we weren't running any paid search. And now we have as many as 855 sessions on the site or clicks to the site from the Google AdWords campaign we're running. So that's great. Likewise, we can do this on a user basis. And we could also potentially set this up based on people actually contacting us. I'll come back to that in a minute. Here I like to see this one of, we've got all these different pages on the site. Are people actually visiting them? The slash means the home page. We can see that they've got 718 page views. Of those, 541 were actually entrances, or that's the first page people saw on the site. And then of those, only 31% left. Average time on page was about a minute. We can see that for the other sites on the page, their locations and things like that. We could check our blog posts to see how they're doing right here. Also, are people checking out our service pages? And then how long are they spending on those pages? Down here on our top organic searches, this is pulling from Google Search Console. We can actually see what did people Google to get to our site. So if we don't have as much traffic as we'd like, we can take a look here. Hey, what's our average position on some of these terms? And then how many impressions, how many times are we showing up for those? And then are people actually clicking our result? If not, that's something we might go back to and tweak that title and description that is showing up in the search engine result. Now this stuff on the left here, we've got, again, what state are people coming from? What city are they searching from? And then over here, since we're running Google AdWords, we're able to see how many impressions are our ads getting, how many times are people seeing them, how many clicks are they getting, what's the percent click-through rate, what's the average cost per click, what's the cost for this ad campaign, and then how many leads are we actually getting out of that. So when we divide cost by conversions, we get cost per conversion. How much money does each lead actually cost us? And again, if our leads are worth a lot, then this could really be worth it. Likewise, down here, they're running Bing ads as well. A fifth of searches in the US are still on Bing. And in this case, it really makes sense for these guys. So we're running Bing ads, we can see that here. So I don't have to go to Google Analytics to see this data over here, Google AdWords to see this, Bing ads, it's all here in one place. That's the beauty of a dashboard, right? And in this one, we see sort of the high-level Google Analytics information, but in the upper right, I see how many contact form submissions were there this month. How many times did people click to email, click to call, submit an application? Or a big one that we just added recently was how many people click for directions. This is great because we can see people are coming to the site, seeing a little link to go see where we're at on Google Maps, and then they're going to check us out. And then organic versus SEO versus paid search like AdWords versus people coming direct to the site versus referral versus social media. Where are the leads really coming from? These are ways that people came to the site, and then SEO wins again, basically. Contact form submissions, click to email, click to call, directions, etc. By far, the lion's share of them come from SEO, and we saw that on the previous graph of that's where most of the traffic's coming from. Last piece I want to call out, this is the Google My Business results. So when you search on Google, you actually see, for a local business, you see that maps result at the top. There's usually 3, and you can see their ratings and things like that. So Sometimes people search and they search by a specific brand name, or they're just searching for the category. So that'd be a discovery search. We can actually see how often are we showing up in that 3-pack maps result at the top of a local Google search. And likewise, if you're on a smartphone, you can just click to call without even going to the website, or click for directions as well. And we see that this location, these guys have multiple locations. So these locations are really getting a lot of leads right from Google, not even coming to the website, so we're able to capture this here as well. So we're bringing together a good amount of data here in this dashboard. Google Analytics is obviously the big one. We've also got AdWords, Bing ads. We could pull in Facebook ad information if we wanted to. We've got the Google My Business. We've got Google Search Console. Let's put it all in one place so we can see month over month how are we doing. And then the other piece of it is let's set up our audiences so that if people are coming to the site, reading our blog, etc., but they're not clicking to call us, or say they're not filling out the contact form, we can put them in an audience and then bring them back with a Facebook ad or a display ad around the web. So those are really the two pieces of how's our website doing, how many leads are we getting, where are people coming from, and then for the people who are leaving, let's put them in a bucket and let's bring them back, let's remarket to them so that they get another chance to convert into customers.